We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. Conference bragging rights, just part of the stakes as these two get set to square off. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the North Texas Mean Green. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. On the ground, it's Young. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good forward helps this offense find positive points.
Lewis, bringing the heat. It's complete on the right side. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field. And
could be an alley. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Play fake, Lewis. Williams got it. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Lewis. Complete on the left to Williams. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
As a quarterback, I'm trying to find my matchup, get the ball to my guy so he can do something with it after the catch. When you put it on his body, he can catch it and then break a tackle and make a play happen like he did just there.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience in the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
The throw. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Jackson will throw. Makes the catch. It's White. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Just keep slinging it. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice game by the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. He makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Caught over the middle. It's White.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on second and short. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He's got his man. Makes the grab. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green. The good news is they got a touchdown. The bad news is the quarterback had his molars rearranged.
Yeah, man, if I'm a defensive guy, listen, hits on the quarterback are important. I know they got a touchdown, but those body blows throughout a game sometimes can add up.
He'll set up to throw. Grabs it in the middle. He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Booth. Gives him the big stiff arm. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here's Lewis to throw. Over the middle, it's Williams. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Lewis wants to pass. A lot of defenders around on that screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
He's going to take off. Inside the 40. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. From the gun. That's reeled in. It's Welsh.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lewis. He's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bucs!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
To the air again, Lewis. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. They'll move the wide receiver.
139 Albatross. Move it.
Jackson will throw. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oh, he's looking to throw. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throwing, Lewis. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, North Texas.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he tacked on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Booth. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Lewis to throw. The short hands, it's Welch. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
A offense has it at the 28 on first down. Lewis to throw. Going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years.
Turning it on. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the dive and the grab along the right sideline.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Offense in a bunch formation. Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure coming, and down he goes.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
390, Magic.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lewis makes the grab on the left. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Mustang.
Jackson will throw. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Ready. Red 18. 496 Tsunami. 499 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar. 180 race car.
Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. 886 Bouncer. 886 Bouncer.
Jackson gonna throw it. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Quick release on the RPO. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Going to the run, it's White. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was payday.
He's looking to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they stretch that lead to 16. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Booth. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throwing, Lewis. Working that left side now. At the 35, he's open. He's loose. The 30. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. They're going to run it into the end zone for the two-point conversion. They're down just 8. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't